Hey friends, welcome back to Rita Talks. I'm Rita, and on this YouTube channel, I just share some of the thoughts, ideas that I've been thinking about, some of the things that have been going on in my life. And um, in today's video, I just want to talk about maybe some of the things that I've been feeling lately and how I've been dealing with these feelings because, like, the past 3 days have been really, really hard for me. I've been feeling really sad about leaving my current team, and yeah, every time I talk about this, this is what happens. Like tears start streaming down my face, but yeah, it just like today I've had such a huge headache just from the amount of crying that I did. Um, um, Yeah, yeah, it's really hard to think about it, but also maybe it will be better once I have a bit more clarity on what I'll be working on, and once I have a chat with my new manager. But yeah, like the hard thing about today is that the change became official in our hierarchy, and now I'm officially reporting to my new manager. That happened so fast, and that made it really hard. So yeah, just spent like actually most of the day just chatting with my colleagues, and we had a team meeting in the morning and basically office hours, internal office hours in our team. And yeah, it just ended up just being some chit chat, talking about our planned trips and stuff like this. But yeah, it was really hard, and I had a few one-to-ones in the afternoon. One of with my like RTPM, uh, who I'm very fond of. He like I really like this. I really like him. He's just feels like 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 one of those uncles that you really get along with, and um, yeah, um, I, he's yeah. This was my day. So just trying to think of the positive. Like yeah, I'm not really sure what would come out of this. I think the uncertainty doesn't help, and it's just that the relationships that I have with the people in my team, especially like this friend and mentor, and like I just kind of feel like family, to be honest. And it's really hard to, you know, have all of these relationships that we've built and bonds that we've built inside the team and team cultures and things like this somewhat go away. Yeah, it's like I always go back to that fable where like basically if some of you don't know it, basically there's a I don't remember the exact way to tell it, so I'm really sorry if I butcher this fable, but basically there's this guy and he finds like some horse or something, and basically everyone in the village is like, wow, you're really lucky, all that stuff. And then he says, good thing, bad thing, I don't know. And then his son gets on that horse, basically falls from the horse and breaks his leg. And then everyone is like, oh, what bad luck. That horse was bad luck after all, etc. And then he says, good thing, bad thing, I don't know. And then there's a war, and all of the men are drafted except the son because he fell from the horse and broke his leg, so he cannot go to war. And people say, "Oh, you're really lucky. Your son did not go to war because of this broken leg from the horse that you got." And then he says, "Good thing, bad thing, I don't know," and it just keeps on going. And this is just something that I try to remind myself of. I know it's really hard for me right now to part ways with the team that I've spent the past almost 3 years in. And yeah, I feel like I've grown so much in this team, and I went through so many ups and downs and learnings, and built so like finally started to feel like we got our processes down, we got our way of communicating down, we got almost everything down, and now I'm leaving, and like I'm not the only one that's leaving in the team, but it's really hard for me, and yeah, I'm not trying to escape these feelings by any means. I mean, to be honest, I'm trying to be in the present moment, and I just keep thinking back about this. Yeah, maybe I think probably once I have a bit more clarity with the new team and things like this, um, things will be better. But for now, it's really hard. So yeah, it's just what it is. To be honest, I like feeling this sadness is kind of part of life, and just means that like that we've had a really good thing going, and we are lucky to have experienced it, and I'm lucky to have experienced it, and I have that to be grateful for. And yeah, this is not the end by any means, but this is just maybe like how I process in the moment, you know, how like the things that are going on. So it's gonna be okay, uh, and I'm curious, and I don't know, bit uh, a bit scared, to be honest, from this move, but you know, I just got to fear my fears head on, and just accept whatever is next, and do my best to make the most out of it. And yeah, be grateful for all of the good things that I got to experience with this team and the people around me, and just appreciate uh, this opportunity that I've had, and that hopefully I will still have with this new team. But yeah, I don't know, but I'm hopeful. We'll see how it goes. I don't want to have any. I don't want the fact that I'm really sad about my current team to affect how I go about, like how I, let's say, I don't know how I face, but not really how I face, but how I show up in this new team, because obviously, if if this manager is willing to ask for me explicitly, it means that he has some good things in store for me. And yeah, I mean, I've seen some of the people from this team around, and they're nice. I mean, I've worked with a few of them on like an event planning and stuff like this, so it has nothing to do. It's actually nothing against this new team, and they like I'm sure that I would get along with them once I get there. It's this is mostly about my current team, or should I say my previous team now, but yeah, it's mostly being said about that, but that's okay. Just need to find something else to think about or do, because honestly this whole thing has been the only thing I could think about the past 3 days since I've learned about this. And yeah, it's not easy to wrap my head around this, and I'm still getting used to this idea, and it's painful, but this is life. Like, you have to accept it. You have to embrace whatever it throws at you, and this does not mean it's a bad thing. Actually, it just means it's a new phase in my life, and that's okay. So yeah, it just takes a bit of time to digest and fully accept. And I think it will be easier once I start working on the other projects and like with the other team. I think it's just the fact that I'm dwelling on it and like reflecting on what this means, and like thinking about it in terms of lasts, but maybe it's not the last. And there's a saying that you will work with anyone that you work with twice in your life. So I will probably work with these people again another time in my life, and that's somewhat gives me solace. But yeah, just sad. That's it. And trying to not think of it, but obviously it's the only thing I can think about. So yeah, it's not easy, but hopefully, like I mean, not even hopefully, I'm sure I will get through it. It's just, I don't have to jump to the future. I just have to be present in this this specific moment, and accept reality, and yeah, I don't have to worry about tomorrow. I can just worry about now, and I'll be okay. Yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about for today. Thanks a lot for tuning in. You can click here to watch my previous video on this channel, so the one right before this one, and you can click here to watch my latest video on the channel overall. So thanks again for tuning in. I hope you have a fantastic rest of the day, night, whichever time of day it is where you are right now. Bye for now, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye bye.